I mean, you ain't peace to the gods, peace God. You don't. I'm
Peace to the
God. You
God.
got everything, God. But you don't have to you don't have to mute yourself or nothing like that. You gotta put on headphones.
Okay.
I got my peace to the gods, peace God. I'm God. You got everything's God. You know the deal. Code, chief, emperor, light crown melanin, God frequency, Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call it. I'm here. Talking to myself as usual. Yay, money man. It's I want to include you in the conversation. You talking about headphones and shit.
Okay.
But I find myself in this place where I don't even want to smoke or drink anymore. I have zero desire to do it. I had a conversation with my older brother Antoine, about 12 years older than me. He's like 48 now. And he told me that he doesn't smoke or drink anymore. And I'm not real big on like, oh, this is my brother, so I need to be following my older brother, you know. It's like hearing that pattern or that code come from him, it's like it just changed something in me. I think that was part of the main reason. Like it just maybe I could just be trying to relate some things. But like I used to smoke with my brother a lot. Cigarettes, weed, you name it. I used to drink with my brother a lot, my older brother. And like I think hearing that he had stopped and he didn't do either one anymore. He was talking about how much money he saved and all this other stuff. I think maybe it did do something to me. But it was a really, a older sibling is always a great influence. Always a great influence if you want to learn something. But like, as I said earlier, usually when we drastically change something about our lives, there's some kind of trauma associated with it. I couldn't tell you how many times I've tried to stop smoking. I couldn't tell you how many times I said, I'm gonna quit this shit one day. I'm gonna just quit. I'm gonna just stop. I even stopped last year for about 21 days. I took a break, so to speak. But like, there was a slight trauma associated with it then. But now, I don't have the urge to smoke. I don't have the urge to drink. Even when I went to the store and I got that bag of chips, I was like, man, I really don't even want these chips. Like, all I'm thinking about is just eating better, drinking more
Yes.
water and eating better. That's literally all I'm
Yes.
thinking about.
That's music.
And it's strange because I haven't felt like this in like ever. Like remember when I was saying part of the reason why we learned about health was because of fear.
Yeah, I remember
This
that
ain't got
conversation.
shit to do with fear.
Facts.
That's why I think it's so different. Like there ain't no here's another thought that's preventing me or slowing me down from this part of the journey and staying healthy. Like, it's just like, nah, I just don't give a fuck about that shit no more. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about smoking no more. I don't give a fuck about drinking. I'm even at the point to where I'm like, now I'm looking at the processed foods and I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep eating chips.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep drinking soda. I don't even know if I want to keep doing it.
Right.
Like, it's just like not resonating with me anymore. So not having that temptation there is strange because I'm so accustomed. I'm 36, yo. I'm so accustomed to having to fight a temptation to stop something that it's strange that I can stop something without a temptation. Like it's just the desire completely wiped away, you know. And it happened overnight. I
Right.
remember I smoked a bunch of cigarettes, and then the next day I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm tired of this. Fuck this. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm just tired of smoking. Same thing with drinking. I'm just like, I don't even have to. We went, the last time I drank was with you.
Right
And that
at
was it.
the bar.
I wasn't
50
drunk.
cent
I
shots.
wasn't like hung. It was a 50
Yeah,
cent shot.
right, exactly.
I
Me
wasn't
either.
hungover or nothing. I was just like,
Right.
all right, yeah, fuck drinking. I'm tired of that too. Fuck
I
it.
know that's right.
You know? So like, I think I said to you at one point, I said it to Gosh too, like, I gotta kind of make it like a game, like the scavenger hunt, you know? Eating looking on the labels and all of that. But now I'm not even concerned with the labels because I just eat from the earth, eat from the yard, whatever's given. I'll eat that. I got my potatoes and my yams and you name it, you know. So it's just yeah, I am. It's just such a different feel. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to get used to it because my energy level, of course, is high as usual. I even got that feeling earlier when usually I'd be working on the house or doing something productive every day, but when I wasn't productive earlier, it bothered me. Like, it made me feel uncomfortable to not be productive. You know, it's just it's such a different feeling. It's such a different feeling to want to do something and produce something every day, to want to create something every day, to want to be healthier, and to eat better every single day, and to lack the feeling of temptation. Just total lack. I don't have to resist it. I don't have to fight it. It's just lack.
It's like I have no interest in it.
I have no interest in it. So I'm just abundant in wanting to eat better and a lot more focused on putting less chemicals in my body. It's just there. And there's no, it's different because there's no fear associated with it.
You trying to bring them smoothies back?
Well, you can have smoothies. I don't give a fuck about
really
smoothies.
But you don't like making smoothies?
I don't give a fuck about making smoothies.
You like fruit?
At all. It's too much effort. It's too much effort.
Okay, how about just fruit? Like, just chopping up the fruit?
It's too much effort.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather just eat it the way that it is. You ain't see me chop up no soursop. You ain't gonna see me chop up no.
Oh, true.
I might slice up some papaya into 4 slices, which is what I usually do, and I'm just gonna smash on it right there.
Good point.
I haven't even been eating. Think about this. I haven't even been eating as much rice.
Yeah. I
just been doing beans and some other starches stuff. I don't even fuck with rice too much. I got all that stuff in there. You know, it's
some really tasty soups with that autumn squash.
Yeah, I've been thinking about putting more liquid in my body.
Yeah.
I used to talk about that often. Like, the food doesn't even need to be solid all the time. It needs to be more liquid based, so it can pass through the system smoother.
Exactly.
That's why I've been doing so much.
System.
Exactly, and that's why I've been making so much of that.
It's been delicious too. And the cabbage today.
Every time.
Really tasty.
Every time. So it's I'm in a unique spot, yo. Strange is the word. Is I mean, I can call it exciting. I still got to get used to it. I'm just being transparent with myself. I really just got to get used to this feeling, because I'm so used to having to like fight the urge of doing something. So used to it. Then I, got all the beats from Patah today. That was a big upgrade for me, because now I got some new energy. I took all the other stuff off my phone except for my beats, of course.
Okay.
I took all of the older ones off and added all 320 something new projects that he came up with. So now I got all this new energy to feed me, and I've been just listening to that and feeling good and smoke free, alcohol free. Yeah, it's a different feeling, yo. Very, very, very different. I don't even know how long. I don't even know if I'll get used to it eventually. But it's just a different. I'm not. I'm refraining from saying it feels great. I'm refraining from saying it doesn't feel great, because it's just different. So I just have to get accustomed to it. I feel strange like every day. Like, it's got to be from doing this stuff so long, from putting toxins in for so long. Even though I'm a fairly healthy person, it just feels different. What are you thinking, man?
Like, I'm hearing you, because it's like somebody might have the idea. I might have the idea to eat healthy and stop eating certain things. But it's like that resistance comes, right? But you're saying like, no, this time it's like that part's not even there. Like the temptation or none of that is not there at all. So I was like, yeah,
Specifically
that's
smoking
different.
and drinking. Specifically,
Yeah, with the smoking and drinking.
I'm even getting more hesitant when it comes to snacks.
Yeah.
Cause I love me some snacks. What a snack? But
It's like what you snacking on, you know, that's the thing.
yeah. It's the quality thing. Like it's like
Yeah.
my quality is going up.
Yeah, sir.
It's like the quality of what I want to put in is going up. Like even me sleeping, I want to sleep at a certain time now. Told you this couch right here comfortable. I like sleeping like this
Yeah, you
with
been saying
elevator.
that.
I really
You
do
like
like
putting
this a
your
lot.
legs up.
Yeah, I really do like this a lot. But but yeah, it's
11.
it's very very different, yo. And y'all gotta bear with me, man. I gotta bear with me because I'm still getting used to it. It's like I don't have to try to be the example. It's just happening. It's like a happening. That's the word. It's a happening. No force. No trying to impress anybody. Not trying to impress myself. It's just happening. But I also used to say to you and to everybody else, you know, typically if you got some kind of habit, sometimes that shit just go away. You don't even have to. When it's time, it's just gonna go. I said that a lot about smoking. I said when it's time for me to stop smoking, I'm just gonna stop. Saying when it's time for me to stop drinking, I'm just gonna stop. That's it. You know, I don't have to have a specific event or anything happen. It's like we go through phases. We go through phases, and it's like I can see. It's like I'm more self-aware than I was before. I can see my patterns when I stop doing things, when I start doing things. I can just see it. I can see what happens when I get bored. Like I used to just get bored and want to smoke cigarettes all day. Like, I ain't got nothing to do. Shit, I'm gonna smoke. Yeah. Or my mind's idle. Smoke. Don't even do that anymore. I am a little hungry. I meant to drink some water before I lay down here. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what all happened. I could just attribute it to my brother, but I'm pretty sure it's more than that. But that certainly was a good pattern to tell myself, like, man, I don't even smoke or drink anymore.
Right.
You know, that's what I heard objectively through my brother. Maybe that's what I needed to hear. Maybe that's what I needed to hear. I don't necessarily feel better. Like I know my body isn't as tired as it was, but it's like it's just different. It's just so putting words on it. You know, putting words on it is kind of tough.
And I'm just over here thinking, like, I have these thoughts of wanting to eat less and not eating certain things anymore. Like, I was like, you know, I feel like I've had my fun on it. Like, okay, I went back to I was eating it, but like, I'll be more selective in what I'm eating.
Even hearing you say it, it sounds to me like you gotta try.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have to try.
And that's
like,
the difference. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's
That's what's making you go like, what?
Yeah. It's like I don't even have to try. It's just like I just don't fucking want the shit. I just don't want it.
Like the desire is gone.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, well, let me stop putting it.
What?
Let me stop saying what it is. Cause you like, yeah, I'm trying to figure.
I mean, if it's great to you, it's great to you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's great to me too. It's just like I said, it's unique.
Because even though, like, I might have to be the one who it has to try, it's like, I'm just like, let me just follow the energy you walking in, and you know, I'm gonna reap what I sow. You're only gonna get good things from eating better and not doing certain thing with the drinking. Like, I know I'm not supposed to drink, whether it's just looking at my family line or looking at my natal chart. So I should just go with that same energy. Yeah, I don't drink. I don't.
You know what I think happened to me? I just stopped thinking about it so much. Like I stopped thinking about wanting to quit. I stopped thinking about
Oh.
wanting to stop. I stopped thinking about resist. It just happened. That's it. You know. I think in a sense, it's like if I tell myself that I want to quit smoking, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Mm.
It's like me propelling the thought of wanting to quit. So I just stay in that cycle of, man, I want to quit, I want to quit, I want to quit, because I keep telling myself that. But or I might be like, you know what, tomorrow I'm gonna quit, or this gonna be my last cigarette.
Mm-hmm. You're trying to plan it
Trying
and
to
have a
plan it.
date on it.
That's
And
what fucked
I'm
it
just
up.
gonna do one, or I'm gonna cut down, I'm gonna cut back. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just like it's not the way to think about it.
Not for me. It wasn't the way.
Even with the whole healing thing, right? Like when I
Are you
was
done
hearing
with
you
that light?
saying that, turn it off.
Yeah. I said, are you done with light?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
When you were explaining to me like if I keep talking about healing and wanting healing, that mean indirectly that means the opposite. So I was like, and you was like it's growth, and I'm like it's growth, and I was just had to really take it in, like dang, for real. So it was like the same thing with that. Like instead of saying like I need to stop and I'm gonna stop and I don't want to do this, not thinking like that is what actually made the desire leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I just didn't feed the thought so much energy.
Mm-hmm.
My body just programmed itself like, my mind just programmed itself like, hey, we're done with this. Move on to something else. So with me replacing the cigarette and alcohol energy, it allows other energy to come
True,
in other
nothing's
places.
lost. Only transformed.
And I got all these beats today, and I know exactly what they're gonna do to me because they just be feeding me and making me happy, and I be dancing to them. But just like I told Kato, I think there's just something really great that's about to happen. Like now that I've let go of those energies, and I'm letting in these higher quality energies and these newer energies, it's just something. I just feel like something great is gonna happen. It kind of has to.
Right.
It kind of has to because I let those things go.
Yeah.
You know.
Transform me. Transform me.
I am, of course, curious to see what it is. Even when I stopped the smoking and drinking, I noticed that different people started coming online. Like that's when Onika and them popped up again, and
Oh.
yeah, they popped up and said Kosha said she was pregnant. All of that.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, that could that objectivity, cause like yeah, you're pregnant, you're not smoking and drinking.
Mm-hmm. Ezekiel went to Africa too. You've been talking more to Essence and
On
Ami,
me.
which is great.
Then I started talking to Three Guys Pride.
Mm-hmm.
The women in there today, because I would tune into their bigos and stuff and may even say something in the comments, but today was like, no, I'm actually like show my face and
Mm-hmm.
talk.
So did they have a panel today?
No, it was the solo panel.
What does that mean?
Solo live. So it almost looks like a FaceTime call.
And you just called in?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You
Good
request
stuff.
to come up and then they can add you.
Good stuff. Cause I seen when I came around the corner, I was like, damn, she sure is smiling real bright. Why is she so smiley right now? I'm thinking she in the tent sleeping or some shit. She had been gone for a long time.
Because at first I was on somebody else's panel talking about, basically the same thing. But then when I seen they were in there, I was like, let me do this. And then we've been talking about that, me being around like women and talking to women, and it's not enough just to have one. So how we were talking about like talking to Essence, me, the women over there, reaching out. I was even telling myself to reach out to the sister and honor thyself.
Oh yeah, honor.
Yeah.
Excellent
Yeah.
quality.
I knew about her first on Bigo.
Excellent.
Like I'm like, dang, I
Excellent
see
quality.
this network.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about being stars and stuff, and I see it. I see our constellation. Like, oh snap. Yeah. Even Love Always today, she was like, oh She said she made a comment and then she was like, "How's the leave?" When she saw me come into the room.
Oh, my heart warms for she actually gives a fuck about me. You're kidding me. She actually gives a fuck. Oh man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Why are you saying that? Like,
That's how I motherfucking feel about it, right? She actually gives a fuck. I couldn't believe it. And yo, I didn't have a clue. She actually gave a fuck, yo. Wow. I'm touched. I'm actually touched. That warms my heart. I thought she didn't give a fuck no more. Appreciate that. I might shed a tear. Oh God.
Aww.
Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. I'm actually doing quite well though. If you're watching this, which you might be, at some point, I'm actually doing quite well. Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I said fantastic.
No smoking, no drinking, no urge to do it. Working hard on myself, upgrading, restoring the environment, restoring my mind, getting stronger, getting faster, getting healthier, and maintaining it. This is the big part, maintaining it. I used to say anybody can clean, but can you keep it clean? So that's where I'm at. I done got that soda. I drank that Coke earlier. And I was like, dang, this shit don't taste good no more. It don't even taste good anymore, yo. I'm gonna end up drinking it. Well, it don't taste good anymore. It doesn't. It doesn't. Them Arizonas I really been feeling those because they're not as sweet. Man, this is such a different feeling, yo. I feel great though. I feel excellent.
I'm happy for you.
I feel excellent. I think one of our conversations was about like being the example. I've been talking about that a lot too. And maybe I've been programming myself to be the example a lot more. You know, instead of just saying what I know and showing what I know, like not smoking and drinking, I think is a really big part of this as well. So I feel better doing that. Like it even surprised me when the thing was said about essence in the smoking. I was just like, whoa.
Right, you heard.
That caught me way out. I never would have expected that. Yeah, I started seeing more people going through the vapes and.
Yeah, that's a big thing now. People are really getting on those vapes.
Not me.
They seem like they're really addictive. How is it better? What makes it
Last
better?
time I used a vape, it fucked up my throat and I felt like I had COVID or something. Like straight up, and I wasn't even entertaining the COVID pattern, but that shit had my throat so messed up. It did. It did, yeah. I remember the lady at Walmart. I would go up there and get those Ashford menthols, and I was going up there quite often. And she was like, "Man, you might have to get the patch. You better hope we stop. You better hope we keep selling these things because you might have to get the patch." I said, "Man, I don't need no fucking patch to quit smoking."
Right.
You know, Kai's using it, but I'm like, I don't need no fucking patch, man.
Tried that?
She got the patch. Yeah, she got it. She been using the patch.
It?
That's how she
she
stopped smoking. Yeah.
Oh, she don't smoke cigarettes no more?
No.
She don't?
No.
When she stop?
When she got the patch. She been using the patch.
The
so it's probably been like two weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks.
Oh, okay, 2 weeks.
Yeah. I was like, man, I don't need that shit.
How does the patch work? Like, what is that about?
Don't know, don't care. Straight like that. I really don't. I don't mean it to be rude or inconsiderate or insensitive. I literally don't care how it works because I'm not gonna need it. I'm not gonna use it. It is what it is. It would be better if someone who uses it explains it, because all I would do is just be speaking from ignorance and assumptions. So yeah. Hey, can you lean back a little bit or change your angle? There we go. Grateful. Had to put myself in the lighting a little bit. Ooh, my eyes are so shiny looking. I look like a. Oh wow. Clearing up. It's a great feeling, man. Great feeling reflection. It's great. It's a great one. It's great. Like I said, I would like to say I feel stronger, but I was already strong. I like to say I feel healthier, but I was already healthy. I don't know what else should I say. Should I just nip this in the bud?
Peace to the gods.
Peace to the gods too, and the earth, and the sun, everything. She really asked about me, yo.
Yes. I was in Redeemer's Live. She was on the panel, and she said, "Hey, Imani." I said, "Peace." I know I might have said, "Hey, boo," and then she was like, "Something, something. How's Talib doing?" And I said, "LOL, fantastic."
Quite well. Quite well. Best I've ever been doing. Been through a lot of things in life. This is the best I've ever felt. I've had some great moments. I've made a lot of money and had a lot of money and still didn't feel this great. Certainly in the best shape I've ever been in. Yeah. This is it. It's amazing, yo. Oh, by the way, when it comes to the dominoes,
Yes.
I won every game.
Yeah, because I did walk off on you.
Yeah, you walked off and I just went to
And you started
winning.
going to town?
Yeah, man, you know, I met when I met you when you said dominoes, I'm like, yo, you don't understand. You really don't understand. That is my game, even more than chess. Dominoes.
Oh, right.
I love, and you know I love some chess, but dominoes is it. Like, do not come here running your mouth on some dominoes.
And that's what
some
I mean.
bones.
Like, I just like
Better
to talk
not.
mess and get people all hyped up and ready to play, and then just see how like excellent y'all are.
Another thing I like more than chess is bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah.
Yo!
I'm a great bowler.
Myself, I be talking about bowling. I like bowling too.
Beat you in that too.
I like bowling.
I'm certainly gonna win in bowling.
I like to bowl too.
It's really fun.
We can go.
This is what I used to do in the States. My coworkers or somebody random would be like, "Man, let's go bowling, man. I'll whip your ass." And I'd say, "Listen, if we're gonna bowl, don't talk, no shit. Because if you talk shit, all you're gonna see on that screen is X's. So
Really?
do not talk shit. So you better if you bowl, you better be as humble and hey, we're just here having fun, sir. Do not make it competitive. Don't make it competitive because you're going to be like, all right. And I'm going to be like, nope, strike, spare, strike, nope. No, man, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. I didn't know you fuck with bowling like that. I think there's only like two bowling alleys here in PR.
Yeah.
One of them's in Carolina and one of them's somewhere else.
Carolina? Oh my goodness, that's far.
Carolina?
Yeah.
Like 45 minutes. If that.
Yeah, true.
Carolina is literally, okay, you know how the road where Walmart is PR3? Carolina's straight up the road. Straight.
Oh, okay.
Straight.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, dominoes and bowling. Two of my favorite pastimes. Dominoes first, then bowling, then chess. Yeah. Dominoes.
Say the order again.
Dominoes, then bowling,
then
chess.
Okay.
I got two bowling in the States. I got two bowling balls, a 15-pound and a 14-pound.
Oh, wow, you actually had your own bowling ball?
And shoes.
And the shoes. Are you serious?
And powder. Yeah. People used to want me on their team. I couldn't play. The only reason I couldn't play on people's teams is because I had to work, and my shift interfered with the bowling league, so I could never work with people's teams and shit. But yeah, people would see me bowling and be like, "Dang, bro, are you in the league? Are you in the league?" And I'd be like, "Nah." My average wasn't even that freaking fantastic at the time. It was like in the 180s, but you know, it's pretty good, but it ain't what it could have been. I think I'll just in life, I'm just very well rounded. Very well rounded, yo. And bowling, I was a really good person to have on the team with bowling because the 180 average is pretty decent.
180 is decent?
Yeah. Or 300, yes.
Okay, it's 300. Okay, oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
like at least
For sure.
7 or 8 strikes every game.
Ooh.
6, I think 6.
Bowling is really fun. I enjoy it.
10, 30, 60, 90, 1. Yeah, it's like 7 or 8 strikes per game.
Because I would go bowling growing up as a child. And then in my last relationship, and then I got pregnant, so I couldn't bowl, right? And then after having a baby, I'm ready to go bowling again. And my imam was like, "Girl, you just had a baby. You need to sit down somewhere."
I think without the C-section, you certainly could have did.
Exactly.
Because I certainly remember pregnant people bowling.
Pregnant
women
bowling.
bowling.
Pregnant women bowling?
Yeah, so certainly.
Okay.
Certainly. Not supposed to be, but certainly. Who? You want to see this bowling form? Hold on. Hold on. I'll holler at y'all.